All right, y'all, we have a day one raid tomorrow. Here's the loadouts that I'm going to be using. I've made 5 Starfire loadouts, okay? We have Witherhoard Rocket, Anarchy and a fusion rifle, and then we have Izzy and a grenade launcher, okay? And they're all relatively the same. Ashes to assets, a siphon mod, 2 surges for whatever type of element the heavy is. It's a hothead arc, bump in the night stasis, and then a kinetic to help out generally the Witherhoard and or an Izanagi shot and or arbalist. Firepower and a dexterity mod to match whatever heavy we have, and then 2 time dilations on the class item. Stats are the big 3, resilience, recov, and discipline, nothing crazy. Seasonal artifact, the important ones being authorized void mods, authorized grenade mods, volatile flow, shatter orbs, bricks from beyond. Chest piece is generally going to always have charged up and concussive dampener to help keep you alive. All of our Starfire setups follow the exact same premise style of setup. The Anarchy one's just a little bit different because we have an arc reloader to help with the reloads on the Anarchy itself. And then everything else I have is just for swapping purposes. That's literally it. I have a Void build because Void is still pretty good. A T-step build with some ad clear weapons. This loadout is solely just to swap over to Lunas while keeping the 100s. This loadout was saved with dismantled blues solely because I don't want to mess up any weapon switching when switching over to Lunas, like switching a kinetic to a special and then that special weapon having no ammo. Literally, it's to swap on, cast the well, and swap off. That's the sole purpose of this loadout slot. This is the most niche setup, a Boots of the Assembler build, just in case. It's just there in case, bro. That's it. And then this setup is mainly to get as much ammo back as possible, get some stacks of armor charge, and basically rejuice. This would be a loadout that I would switch to after damage and then switch back to the Starfire going into damage. Long story short, these 2 are swap loadouts only. This is very niche. Clear ads, Void build, Starfires. That's how I have mine set up. Now let's talk about some of the weapons. I'm only going to use 2 energy primaries, Doom Chelchis, Unforgiven. They're both Void because Void is so strong this season. Hollow Denial is on all of the loadouts for mostly double special purposes. Lead from Gold, Repulsor Brace, really nice combo. Repulsor Brace helps you keep you alive by giving you that overshield. That and because the Hollow Denial is the only trace rifle to have Lead from Gold, and it just so happens to be Void, so it's an absolute amazing option this season. And the other main reason why I have this here is because for a lot of damage phase purposes, I do plan on just swapping over to a Cartesian. I got a Cope Welder flight roll. I got a empty vessel roll. I got a first and last out roll. I just got all types of special weapons ready to be swapped to when going into damage, all because a trace rifle has special ammo, so you keep it when you swap. That's the whole main reason why this thing is everywhere right now. Kinetic slot weapons, very simple. We got the main exotics that we'll ever need. Outbreak in case you have nothing at all left and you still have to kill the boss. Final stand situation. This is the gun I'm switching to. A solid slug shotgun, then a good old chill clip Riptide. And I have a disparity for long range encounters if we have that happen. Heavy weapons, very simple, bro. We got a lot of hotheads. A lot of the other ones are in the vault. We got a field prep explosive light one, and then we have a demo Vorpal one. I don't have a demo explosive light or an auto loading explosive light hothead, unfortunately, so I gotta make do with what I got. Also, for this loadout right here, you'll notice that we actually have 2 bump in the nights in case one of my other buddies is running a chill clip one. I instead will run a frenzy one. I just have it just in case because I don't want to run too many rockets with chill clip, especially in a day 1 scenario. I have our GL to pair with an Izanagi's, like so, auto explosive light, a sword for jumping puzzles, and then the best linear fusion rifle in the game. Who knows? Maybe it'll be really useful against the Tormentors. And don't forget, Xenophage can be really good for any non-boss encounters where you're fighting a lot of tanky majors. Think of the Totem encounter inside of King's Fall. In case you're wondering, for all of the Starfire setups, the setup's the same. Fragments, Ember of Searing, Ember of Resolve, Ember of Char, Ember of Ashes, nothing too crazy there. And then the last thing that I want to mention is going to be hot swap pieces. I'm going to have a hot swap helmet, especially with Bricks from Beyond being a thing this season. Absolutely take advantage of this. It's so good. Also, Empowered Finish is going to be disabled for the raid, so there goes that swap piece. Instead, we kind of just have these 2 on standby as swap pieces. This is part of the Aeon set, and this is literally just kind of here. I also do have a pair of swap boots. Depending on what the encounter is, what heavy I'm using, I'll change these scavs over to that element for that heavy. Then if I see a brick drop, boom, swap to this, pick up that brick, swap right off. Once I'm full up entirely, boom, swap off the helmet, and then we're right back to square one, chilling or cooking, and then, or we could just literally use the loadout slot, either or. Point is, we do have a couple of swap pieces, and then of course, don't forget your reserve chest piece. They did mention they fixed this in the TWAB, but that's what I'm bringing into the raid tomorrow for day 1. Best of luck to all of you guys tomorrow if you are going in for the contest mode, and y'all be safe out there.